because this is the Axial Yeti kit, this comes with a locking diff. So in order to make this a regular open diff, you buy these shafts. You also need to buy these gears. And for this application I chose 1 million weight diff oil. This is the heaviest diff oil that I found, so hopefully this works for what I want for my application. Also, if you have the Axial Yeti kit, it comes with some extra ones of these which go on the ends of the gears. The bottom, you'll see I'll have to go here, another one will go in there in the center holder. And then also this already has a gasket, so if you want you could buy another one to be sure, but in my case I'm not gonna go buy one. The one in there is already fine. Million weight diff oil is so thick, nothing's coming out. Like the hobby shop person said, you have to scoop it out. Nothing's coming out. Alright, so what I will be doing, I'll be putting my finger in there. This thing's basically like grease. So that's 1 million weight diff oil. What I'll be doing is first rub a little bit on here. Man, this thing's sticky. 1 million weight diff oil. And then I'll be sticking it at the bottom here. Looks like it wants to stick to my finger instead. Alright, I got it seated. It's hard trying not to get the grease and the... Then next you put the wheel on top of that seal there. Well actually, since this oil is so thick it's not going to get to the bottom or around at me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop some and put it in there. Or actually, I could just paste it on top of the gear. So I'm gonna get a flathead. This camera angle's a little weird. Alright, I think I got a better position. Basically, I'm gonna paste it around, I guess, something like that. Man, this is thick. Alright. Let's stick it to the bottom there. I think I'm going to try a new method here because it's so thick. I'm just going to, before I put everything else in, I'm just going to smear this all over with this diff oil. Yeah, this is different, to say the least. Alright. So it's not coming down either. Yep, it's not moving 1 inch. So, let's see. Let's see. Maybe do it like that. Oh man, that is sticky. Hopefully it stays in there. This is much harder than I expected. Alright, this stuff. Oh boy. Alright. I'll be back. I think I put too much. I guess that kind of worked. I don't know how I did that. Somehow got it to work. So, if you could see, oh wait, first I need to put these gears in. Fingers are greasy. I don't want to mix the grease with the diff oil. So, like that. And slide it in. Oh, I think I put too much diff oil. You're supposed to fill up to the shaft, but that thing's oozing out, as you can see. Yeah, that's not good. So, let's see if we can scoop some of it out. First, we need to get it off the screwdriver because there's a big wad of it on here. Oh boy, I just made a mess of myself. Alright. I mean, I don't know when next time I'm going to use this, so I don't need to save all this crap. I'm just going to wipe it up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe I'll set a time lapse. See what it looks like as this thing settles over time. Let me get the camera zoomed in. Alright, that looked about 5 minutes. I don't know how much has changed, but I'm going to move on. Oh, it's not on camera. And put that seal in. Nice. Alright, let me get some more of this paste. This thing's thicker than honey. Let's do a time lapse of this paste flowing onto this diff here. Let me get that seal smoothed out. It doesn't look like much has changed. Let's get back to business. So here's a demonstration video of how powerful it is. If I go slow, there's some resistance. If I go fast on the hand, it'll slip out of my hands. So, see? So if I floor it, it actually has some limited slip. But, of course, it's still at slow speeds enough to spin the other wheel. Sometimes the rest of the transmission has too much friction and it's able to rotate the other wheel. But sometimes, maybe, I don't know why, sometimes the rest of the transmission has less friction and it's able to spin the rest of the system. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But I'll let you guys judge, see how it is. So to give you a perspective of how much limit this diff can give, how much resistance, I'm gonna untighten this bolt just using the controller. So if I give it a little bit of gas, just a tiny bit, well, it's already loose, so that doesn't count. Actually, I can tighten it by reversing, so I don't have to. So it's already tight right now. If I were to go slowly, there's a lot of resistance. But I'm able to hold it. But if I were to floor it, it would jerk off. It would untighten. One wheel nut off. Same goes for the next one. If I go slowly, well, actually, it was already kind of loose, so it just came off. So it's limited enough to prevent it to prevent diff from going a different speed for each wheel. Another way of proving how limited the slip is, how limited the differential is if I rev it right now, it takes a while for it to die down. But if I were to hold one of these nuts, the motor pretty much immediately stops revving. And look at how much torque is coming to this thing. Look at the way this thing flexes. Maybe it's better if you guys see me pull the trigger. Same thing with the rear.